Well, we got a little quick something to do here on the Holy Goat. I got a new gas tank for it. I really splurged here, alright. I mean, this sucker was $117. I know, way over budget, but what are you gonna do? Anyway, I'm pretty sure it's full, so this is gonna be fun. And I don't remember how I rigged it in there, but I'm sure it's not in there right. Looks like I just used a piece of all thread to make those out of, but I put new straps in it and everything. Maybe this won't be too bad. If you remember right, the reason we got to do this at all is it leaks really bad out of the filler neck that was broken off of it upon arrival. I really wanted to just ignore it, but it's not allowing me to do that. It leaks pretty bad pretty much anywhere you go. What is this? Oh, looks like one of the springs is falling out of it. That's good. Looks like both of the springs are falling out of it. That's good. These new bushings I put in are completely wasted already. That's great. That's great. There's definitely no problems back here at all. I better just quit looking while I'm ahead. This is going to be a mess. To get out of here. That's why I parked it here, is so all the gas can get recycled right away. This is a good example of where it would have been way easier to do this the first time. I'm not going to be able to light one up for a minute. Alright, there's some of it. Now let's make sparks under here. Oh my god, it's definitely full of gas. It's time to revisit that plant. Let's try and siphon it out. So you see there's antifreeze in there. That's really good for your gas. Keeps it from freezing. Well, I've pulled out about 3 gallons so far, maybe a little more. And I don't need to get all of it out, just, you know, enough that I can wrestle that thing out of there. Good time to talk to you about these gas cans here that I'm using. I mean, that's a diesel can, but ignore that. You know, these cans here, they don't have the stupid EPA required crap on them. And they are utility jugs. Now, you can get those at any of your farm and homes, like an Orchlands or a Family Center. I think 20 bucks. And they pour really fast. They're excellent. I love them. No stupid mechanisms to pour gas with. It's awesome. They are great. The same money as a regular can. Well, it should at least weigh a little less, theoretically. Huh. That's weird how that didn't work. I don't... Weird, man. Who would have ever thought? It's not like anybody told me that that wouldn't work. This is one of those things that I would normally say is a no-no. Steel tools on gas tank full of gas, bad idea. But because we put this together so recently, I don't think it'll be a problem. There we go. Had to use the old ring. Something about that new one is too thick. It's like this tank only has one vent hole on it, and we will plug it, of course. Oh, it's relatively painless, actually. Tighten her down and send her down the road. Good. Now I just got to hook the fuel line up, which is right there. Easy peasy. Oh, that's a problem. I definitely didn't get it in there straight. But then again, could be the car. I mean, well, it's doable. I know this seems probably counterproductive, but maybe we can just think that works. It's the bumper that's punched, but Alright, you keep an eye out for leaks, okay? God knows we gotta save every drop of this stuff these days. Oh, no! Ah! It's everywhere! Well, I'm making a hell of a mess, and I don't really care. It'll evaporate eventually. Well, I really decided to break the bank, and I bought a new power steering pulley for it because I haven't shown it, but I've gone through 4 power steering belts doing just what we've done on the channel so far. So if you recall, the original pulley was horizontal, and I straightened it with a 4-pound sledge. That apparently wasn't enough. So really the only way to fix that is just to get a new one. And so we'll pop this one off. The good thing is that this is the Type 1 Saginaw pump, and it bolts on. It has a Woodruff key, and the pulley just bolts on. So I should be able to do this without removing the pump, but well, we know how that goes. Perfect. I got one on the flat right here, like that, and then the nut on the top of it. Alright, now I'm sure it'll just come right off of there. No problem. Just pry the pulley off, since we don't care about saving it. Here's a little tip for you. If you're, anytime you're hitting the road in your, pre-1980 GM car, pretty much if you just carry a 9/16 wrench with you, and maybe a 1/2 inch wrench, you can change any belt on it. That's all you need. Boom. Now, good thing about Pontiac pulleys is they're all stamped with a part number. This one is, the last 5 here is what you want, 901XH, 901XH. And this, well, that was about as good as it looked. So you should just be able to pop this right on. It slides on nice and easy like it should. And then put our completely wrong castle nut on here to tighten it down. This is actually the original power steering pump from it as well. It was just laying in the engine bay and seems to get the job done. We'll just put the belt back on it that probably shouldn't be reused. These were just a couple of steps we needed to take to drive this thing back to Texas. I didn't want to be changing belts every 50 miles. Potential spam. Murphy's Mortuary, you kill them, we grill them. Now, there we go. That looks a lot better. It's going to be so much better now, I hope. Or it just won't have done anything. Before we hit the cruise night tonight, I was reminded that JD's got a buddy over, so I might have to throw at least one seatbelt back here. If he was grown up, I'd tell him to just get over it, but, well, kids probably need seatbelts. I found this random seatbelt here. It's not right for this, but I think the judges will let us slide. Threads in pretty good. Well, I don't have another functioning pair of belts, so this is gonna have to do. Threads in the floor are actually pretty good. And one last thing here I noticed is this sucker has been running pig rich ever since the weather got warm. Try to lean that choke out all the way. I'm wondering if it's kind of hanging up. It is. Look at that. There. Now it shouldn't do anything, which is perfectly fine for summer driving. And I might just kind of by eyeball turn all of the mixture screws in about a quarter and just see if that helps some. Obviously not a very precise way of doing this, but that's okay. Next to the stink bug stance this thing has, sitting on a hill like this is actually pretty level. Totally full of oil. Someday my new radiator will get here. It's been on back order for a month. Totally full of coolant. Alright, let's go cruising. Baby ain't exactly a corner carver. Got some chicanes coming up. Oh boy. Yep. Looks good. Put my jump box back in this.
Oh yeah.
I don't think that alternator's charging very good. Time to make our arrival, boys. Oh, we're here. Pretty good turnout. On all of her glory. Beauty here.
This thing is crazy.
Yeah?
Somebody had a hell of a time shooting the hell out of it.
Yep. It's a good way to take out your anger and frustration, I think.
Yeah. Pissed off ex-girlfriends and ex-wives right there.
Yep.
What?
I'm visiting from Montpelier, from Vermont. Every time I drive it, I'm just passing through.
Hope this piece of crap starts. I think the alternator's dying. I put the battery in the trunk and I didn't upgrade the alternator at all. It's just like a 50 amp garbage alternator.
Probably drawing a lot.
I think it's drawing it down hard. We pulled in, she steamed out some coolant. So I'm sure that's nothing to worry about. But other than that, I would say that is another very successful outing. If you like this stuff, guys, let me know and comment down below. Remember to hit the subscribe and like and do all the things. And make sure you hit that bell. It's very important, actually. I didn't realize how important it was. But hit that bell so you know when I'm posting stuff. Otherwise, you can miss things. Then you find yourself behind or whatever. This isn't slowing down anytime soon. That gave us some more miles on under it. And more bugs to work out. Oh, like this one. Like it is continuing to eat power steering belts. God dang it. Maybe it was already screwed up before we changed out the pulley. But that kind of bug is what we're going to work out of it before we make our eventual return to Texas, where we bought the car. See you guys next time.